Can't you speak normally? Ah, you can speak. Excellent. I wasn't sure if you were, educated. You are looking for an Azteca scout party? I know nothing about that, but my men might know something, only they are also missing. I suggest you defeat some Thunderhorn ghouls near the tombs and look for clues to my missing Wild Wing hunters.
The last ghoul had some feathers stuck to him. You notice a further trail of feathers. The trail of feathers leads into this tomb.
One comes, one who will feel desolate, abandoned, and without hope, one who will suffer. One is sorry, but the wrong one.
Thank you so much for freeing us. He was terrifying. We'll go find Atabay now.
You found my men. That was a truly brave thing. Having spoken with my men, I can tell you that there are some Smoking Mirror scouts camping out north of Tula Village. You'll probably have to engage some in order to make them listen to you. You know what those cold-blooded types are like. You aren't cold-blooded, are you?
Find our leader, Techodo Red Smoke over there.
I watched you knock my men about. You fight like a cold-blooded carnivore. We are trying to find a haven for our people, far from the newly risen hungry dead. Ah, you've seen the cenote, have you? My people built the Tula village many years ago, and it is time for us to return. But the avians invaded it, and won't give it up. We can't fight without the war challenge, and ours was stolen by the ghoul, Mozart Turtle Hunter. Could you get it from his tomb?
What comes into my lair? You wish a war challenge? It is a pretty thing. I'll give you a war challenge. I am battled and broken and beaten.
The war challenge appears to be a fancy shield and bundle of arrows arranged symbolically. It's half buried in the ghoul nest. It's a bit slimy, but you figure the smoking mirrors can be the ones to clean it up.
Ha! You recovered it! A mighty war challenge it is. What is this? Ghoul, Ikar? Now we can send a proper message to the avian squatters who have taken over Tula village. I need you to take the war challenge to their leader. Let me tell you the secret for opening the gate to Tula village. Once inside, trouble some obsidian beaks until they name their leader. Then deliver the war challenge. Let them know our stance.
You look for the tiny lever that Techodo Red Smoke told you about. The gate opens easily.
Our leader, you'll find the Khan wine feather close at wing.
What is this? A war challenge! You seek to fight all of us to the last bird? This challenge is from the Aztecasaurs? They claim we have no right to Tula village? They abandoned this area! It is we avians who took care of it these past 10 cycles, while they were convinced the comet Xibalba would fall upon their heads. Still, as much as this challenge is rightly brought, and we'd fight beak and talon for our rights, I must refuse with shame. Kakish Nine Shadows outranks me, but he refuses to speak to anyone. He spends all his time obsessing over his power and rank. But try your luck at the Hall of Plumage.
I do not know who you are, outsider, but Kakwick's Nine Shadows has no time for you. Make like a drum and beat it!
As I said, Kakish Nine Shadows has shut himself in. I think he has gone crazy, trying to master the forces of shadow. Kakish Nine Shadows has vowed he would rather see Tula village burn to a cinder than give it back to the Aztecasaurs. He has created magical orbs of Natron that can burn water itself, and hidden them around the floating gardens. He will also ignite them if any of us challenge him. However, if you remove the orbs of Natron, he'll lose his leverage. You also have to defeat his personal guard, the left Talons of the Sky, to make sure he isn't alerted in advance. Good work! I can't believe you removed them all so quickly. Kakish still has a stash of orbs. Before he learns what we've done, bully your way past the guard into the Hall of Plumage. Destroy any orbs of Natron you find. Then look for Kakish Nine Shadows and challenge him to a duel. If you are able to defeat that crazy shaman, I can then negotiate a proper war with the smoking mirrors.
You again! Are you the one at the center of all that commotion I heard? I have to go warn Kakwick's Nine Shadows! Did I just leave the door unlocked? Oh, I am in so much trouble!
I saw you in my black mirror. You are a snake wearing a fake skin, and you've twisted a Akan wine feather with your song. You think you've destroyed all my beautiful fiery orbs, but I'll just make more, and then burn the village down. I can hear the true music, and it's telling me to rend you to pieces.
Saltmeadow.
How did this happen? The music is now locked in my head.
I cannot believe your skill, outsider. To defeat Kakish Nine Shadows is no small task. With Kakish Nine Shadows gone, we can correctly answer the Azteca Sword Challenge. I guess it will be a drawn-out war. Propose peace. We need to stay until our eggs hatch, but we could fly to Alto Alto. This could be a better way. Can you get Techotl Red Smoke to agree to that?
Ah, young magician! I was growing worried about you. Are the avians respectful of our war challenge? Peace? I've never heard of such a thing. I suppose you're right. We certainly need to conserve our strength to deal with the hungry dead. Tell them it's a deal.
Excellent news! You are both a skilled fighter and a clever diplomat. You are looking for the Pyramid of the Storm Eye? You'll need to travel to the Saltmeadow swamp. But there's a nigh impassable hedge of iron thorns in the way. Fortunately, I have one last orb of Netron. Burn away the iron thorn bramble, and then keep an eye out for a jaguar called Jade Windsun. She's the Pyramid Guardian.
When you toss the orb of Natron into the water by the iron thorn bramble, it hisses almost as loud as an Avalonian dragon. It flares brightly, and you can feel the heat from here. A moment later, the way is clear, if smoky.
I do not know who you are, but I can see a bright light in your heart. I beg you to help me in my struggle against the shadow. This is my most desperate hour. I'm trapped beneath the ground by the Shadow Queen. I have just energy to project my spirit to you. Please rescue me from the dead tree cave. This is my most desperate hour. You're my only hope.
Wizard! Capture and crush into cat cage with witch! Wizard!
Thank you, noble magician. I cannot stand being confined so far from the sun. Meet me up above, where the air is clean. Ah, sweet air. Much better. My role is to serve as protector of the Pyramid of the Storm Eye, but the Shadow Queen's forces ambushed and captured me. I will lead you to the Pyramid of the Storm Eye, but dark forces move against us. We need a rattlestick to open the path. Speak to Cantares Five Flowers, a hermit who lives nearby. He is a mad musician and can help us.
Hello? A magician? It has been a long time since I have seen a magician around these parts. Tell me, do you know Edward from Marleybone? You do know Edward! How is he doing? Now, what can I help you with, magician? My rattlestick for Jade Windson? I wish I could aid you. I am plagued by furry little thieves. They have raided me for months, and they stole my rattlestick. Wait, I have an idea. You'll never guess. If you could find their lair, perhaps we could help each other. Brilliant, no? Be quick like a serpent, and catch some of those Monquistans to find out where they lair.
Saltmeadow! The giant bald ape will never find us by our ship!
You discovered their secret lair by their ship? How clever of them! Search around their camp for the rattlestick. You'll probably have to confront some directly. While you are at it, can you recover the baskets of food they've stolen? The foul little creatures have robbed me to tears.
Stickies.
He said he didn't know what a rattlestick was? I think he was lying to you. But you managed to recover my food. I can eat again. Would you like me to make you some tamales? They are very good. Now that I've had some food, I can think clearly again. You sure you don't want some algae and habanero tamales? How do we know this Monkistan wasn't lying to you? I think you'll need to question them again. Maybe they'll sing a different tune this time.
Okay. Maybe I remember a rattlestick. We gave it to our Capitan, Ponce de Gibbon.
Another uneducated, illiterate, barely understandable pirate? But wait, what is this? Can it be? I cannot believe my eyes. A wizard! Fantastico! At last, a wizard who can hold a real conversation, not the bass grunts and ahs of a pirate. My rattlestick? Are you some kind of musical simpleton like a drummer or an infant? Who else needs a rattle? Do we even have such a thing? Are you sure we do? Well, what are you going to do to earn this rattlestick? I know. The fierce Quetzals plague our camp. You go chase them away, and I will give you this rattlestick. With a true swash in your buckle. Have you heard of the water of life? It is a wondrous elixir, said to restore your youth and extend your days. I heard from a penguin, never mind now, the water of life was on Azteca. If you help me find it, I'll trade you a rattlestick. I believe the Moon Skull priestesses near the Tree of Secrets know of it, but they won't talk to me, stuck-up-a-saurs. You are closer to their freakish height. Talk to them with your spells, if you must, and find the water of life for me.
Outsider, we do not know this water of life you speak of. And even if we did, we wouldn't tell you.
Really? They had no idea? I was sure they knew of it. Although you failed in your task, I admit a rough respect for your skill. Imagine what we could do if you were one of my soldiers. Come into my ship. I will get you your rattlestick. Do not think you can resist my natural-born leadership. Let me put a shine on you, wizard, and you'll see you must serve me. No? Very well. Let me teach you how to spell servience. I mean subservience. was bathed in the tears of defeat. Fine, I'll get you the rattlestick. It's outside. I must apologize if you were offended by my aristocratic ways. I know it is hard for the rude provincials to understand our refined accent at times. Here is your rattlestick. You take it and tell that local hermit Cantares Five Flowers not to bother us again.
By the eye of the storm, Cayman. I did not think to see you again so soon. Those Monquistans are like the devouring spirits of the Black Sun, are they not? You recovered the rattlestick. Let me see it. Huh. It looks like they resisted chewing on it or otherwise fouling it. Good. Jade Windsun will show you where to use it. Shake it strong to call the serpents. I hope you have a good sense of rhythm.
Well done, magician. You managed to assist poor mad Cantares and also put those Monquistans in their place. That rattlestick is critical to cross the Shoshokti River, but to reach it, we need to enter the sacred nesting grounds. We'll ask the Moon Skull priestesses for a blessing, so as not to disturb the nesting grounds. You met them already? You fought them? By the Storm Eye! You'll need to make peace, and quickly. Find the Sawbill bandit Yak Longcount, who lurks nearby. Recover the ocarina wind flute he stole. Take this to the leader of the priests, Huick Saltwater, and beg forgiveness.
I see something I do not like. The ocarina. I can't make it whistle anyway.
The scaleless outsider. Your reputation walks before you. This is not a good thing. What is this you present to me? Our lost ocarina. This is a kind gesture. All right, I will at least hear you out. You ask for a blessing to be allowed into the nesting grounds? You and that jaguar are presumptive. You must do a thing for me. Collect some Quetzal eggs. You will need to chase off the fierce Quetzals first. You gathered the eggs. Carry them gently, magician. Collecting the eggs may seem like a minor chore to you,
but we raise these Quetzals to be our sacred messengers. The Quetzals are sent across the world to carry messages for the three giant spirits and to help fight against the shadow. Now let me sing you the flower song that opens the Tree of Secrets. In Xochitl Inquicatl. Go through the Tree of Secrets and place the eggs in the nesting ground. Do that and return to me.
You walk up to the Tree of Secrets and meditate on the song Wick Saltwater taught you. Xochitl, 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 Xochitl. There you go. You nestle the eggs in the nests. You hear some hissing chirps from a few hatchlings in the area. They are cute at this size.
Let me see the rattlestick. Yes, this will work. You know how to keep a rhythm? Walk up to the edge of the Shoshokti River and shake the rattlestick in a steady beat. The serpents will come. Show no fear. Cross the Snake Bridge. Assuming they agree that you are a friend, you'll find a Jade Windsun on the other side.
You raise the rattlestick as Wick Saltwater instructed and sound out a solid beat. You hear a rustling, slithering sound in the tall grass. The serpents plunge into the water with a violent spray. They form a long snake bridge with their bodies, slipping and hooking and writhing together. You should hurry across.
Well done, magician. Good thing you have no fear of snakes. The Shadow Queen's minions are crawling all over the pyramid of the Storm Eye. I need to disguise you so you can slip in. Get some cloaks from the Night Weavers down amongst the columns. I'll also need some moonflowers from the nesting grounds. Those Night Weavers were no match for you. I'm sure you could take them all on if you had to, but this way will be faster. The Shadow Queen's minions disturbed many of the group of the 1,000 columns. Each is a monument honoring a great warrior. We should stand up some of the fallen columns to appease the local spirits, and we'll find my cauldron. Excellent. We can use all the kind spirits we can get. Now, let's see what I can brew. I made a transformative potion from the moonflowers. Wrap yourself in the Nightweaver cloaks and drink from the cauldron. It will give you the face of a Nightweaver and let you slip inside the pyramid of the Storm Eye. Once inside, find out what the Shadow Queen's minions are scheming.
You aren't sure you like this too much. Somehow, wearing even an illusion of one of the Shadow Queen's minions feels wrong. And this cloak is super itchy.
False Weaver! Flashling! Crash! Maul! Kill!
You are not of the shadow, are you? Please, I beg you, repair my tomb. Thank you. The Shadow Queen's servant tore me from my rest, but then discarded me. They said I was not old enough. I'm over 1,000 cycles gone, thank you very much. Not old enough, but I am thankful. She stole the oldest spirits who were here. The Shadow Queen is gone, but her minions are in the central chamber stealing treasures. You must stop them.
What? I'm trying to summon the Storm Cayman and chain him as my servant. I didn't want a stupid wet-nosed wizard. Still, maybe I can feed you to the Storm Cayman. Come to Blue, Agnes.
The codex that Blue Agnes was studying describes the Storm Cayman as the servant of the Great Storm Spirit. Or maybe it is one aspect of the Great Spirit. Hard to say. Either way, it's one big powerful being. Good thing she wasn't able to summon it. What was that crackle of thunder? Uh-oh.
Who dares try to chain the lightning? Well, little thing, you've called down the thunder. Now try holding it in your puny hands. I was too quick, little magician. I see now that you carry a light in your spirit, and you oppose the shadow. The Shadow Queen stole the spirits of the 3 eldest Aztecasaurs who rested here. They are like my children. You must help unify the Aztecasaurs around their new king, if Azteca is to have a hope of resisting the Shadow Queen. The reach is long, and it has poisoned one of the king's closest advisors. Go and help him, for Shadow cannot survive the light.
The Shadow Queen's forces are moving faster than I expected, and those dark words of the Storm Cayman worry me greatly. You must return to the Zocalo at once and speak to Pakal Red Mask. Tell him what the Storm Cayman revealed to you. Pakal will have an idea how to unearth the shadows infesting the Jura Palace and poisoning young King Aksaya Knife Moon.
Young magician, you've been gone so long I was growing worried. Did you find the Pyramid of the Storm Eye? What? A traitor? Tear my tail feathers! King Axaya has 3 close advisors who all serve the former ruler, King Akampi Reedfist. Any of them could be the traitor. There's Toki Two-Face, Yakate Farwalker, and Itzko Twisted Obsidian. All of them could be swayed to the Shadow Queen. I suggest you speak to Toki Two-Face first. She's never liked me, and I believe she has acted directly against my people.
Huh. You survived Mangrove Marsh, I see. Did you find my scouts in the end? An agreement to hand over Tula Village in time? I'm not sure I like that. Avians are tricksy. We'll discuss it with the king. Time for that later. The Thunderhorns in the city are on the verge of rebellion. Can you help me? Defeat some of the crazed Thunderhorns to calm them down, and find out who or what is stirring them up.
The huge hungry lizard told us to throw down the king. He lives in a house in the Zocalo.
Has the king been overthrown yet? Curses, you're not one of my men. Well, I'll tear you down and then the king too!
I'm sorry. I have no faith in King Axaya Knifemoon to lead us to victory.
The huge hungry lizard was behind it? Well, we're going to make him repair all the damage he's done. Greedy, selfish, unevolved trilobites like the huge hungry lizard will always try to take advantage of the chaos. We must do something to unify the people and build morale. The Aslan statue in the Zocalo is damaged. Let us repair it. There is a half-submerged statue in Mangrove Marsh. Haul it back to use as raw material.
You managed to pull, haul, and heave the statue out of the muck. You hope the stains will come out of your gear. Seriously, do these people have any idea how long you've been studying as a wizard? Yet here you are, once again, in the muck. As you look the statue over, you notice a part is missing. The head. Probably important. A trail goes into that tomb.
You want my head? Only if you defeat me. Otherwise, I will take yours. Ha 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 ha! My good eye!
Oh, for the love of the spiral. You thought the mud on the body was bad enough. Ghoul spit. Gross.
Good work. How's your stonemasonry? That was a joke. I wouldn't expect a magician to know anything about stonework. However, if you take the pieces over to Old Man Huehue, he can help you restore the Aslan statue. Then you can raise it up.
Ah, the statue of Aslan. Did you know he was one of the first heroes of Azteca? Of course I can help you fix it. I have some excellent tools, and maybe a little bit of magic. Good as new. You can raise it to the plaza in the Zocalo now.
With some help, you raise the statue back to its proper place in the Zocalo. Looking good there, Aztlan.
Thank you for your help, magician. Anything we can do to unite the people in this time of strife is important. I will let King Axaya know how you have helped this day. You may tell Pakal Red Mask that you have my thanks.
Talkie Two-Face was concerned about the people's morale and unifying all behind the king? Doesn't sound like a traitor. Talkie is not the traitor. That leaves us with two other possibilities to serve the king. Find and talk to Itzko Twisted Obsidian. He's in the Zocalo. I'm not sure about him. Not at all.
You are Pakal's pet outsider? Toki Two-Faced warned me about you. Toki Two-Faced said you were a capable duelist among your other qualities. Well, I have need for such a one. I believe there is an evil conspiracy aslither. Who benefited from King Akampi Reedfist's demise? Axaya, of course. But King Axaya is young and green. He must have someone behind him, controlling the hungry dead. I suspect the Thunderhorns. Although Axaya is a smoking mirror, the Thunderhorns gain much power with a weak king on the throne. Go into the cenote, outsider, and defeat the Moonskull zombies to find a clue to their master. I'm sure it will be a Thunderhorn.
a bellow for help from deep in the mine.
Help! Please, help!
Ah, what have we here? A magician? You have boldly gone where none have gone before. Peace or utter destruction? It's up to you, magician. Magician!
Thanks. I didn't think we would make it out of there.
There are trapped thunderhorns in the mines? That is very distressing. Perhaps they are not behind the hungry dead at all. If we cannot get to the black putrid heart of the curse of the hungry dead, we will know no peace. I do not, as a rule, go to the thunderhorns, but perhaps this time I must make an exception. Consult with the thunderhorn shaman, Tezcat 3-star, as to how to deal with the hungry dead.
Hello, magician. Itzko sent you to consult with me? What next? The sun fails to rise? It's grimly amusing that it takes an apocalyptic event for Itzko to ask for my help. However, Pakal, Zelen, and I have been in deep meditation. We need undead compounds from the smoking mirror zombies in Cenote. Then you'll have to battle a ghoul, Azkal Fireant, to get Essentia. Take them to the calendar stone in the Pyramid of White Fire and call forth a vision. Then return to us.
Salty blood! I have a thirst! tread on me!
Oskal Fire Ant scampers away, leaving the Essentia for you. You burn the undead compounds and add the Essentia as Tezcat 3-star instructed you. Morgant, the Shadow Queen, of course, but who is that with her? A harbinger of doom who feels eerily familiar. This dark servant's awakening causes the dead of Azteca to rise, restless and hungry.
You saw a vision? The Shadow Queen, of course, at the heart of the mass of hungry dead, but she could not do it alone. This dark servant you saw her awaken in the Pyramid of the Black Sun is her conduit to the most powerful death magic. The hungry dead will not stop unless you defeat the Shadow Queen and her dark servant. Pakal has a suggestion for your next step. There is perhaps only one logical choice left for the traitor to King Axaya.
I think it's safe to say that neither Toki Two-Face nor Itzko Twister Obsidian are turnscales. Both support King Axaya. So who is left? There is only one choice left. If the Storm Cayman was correct, you must confront Yakate Farwalker as a traitor. Go to Yakate's house and see what he is up to. His house is just here in the Zocalo.
Although no one answers your knock, you hear a chilling, clicking, scratching noise from inside.
You are looking for Yakati Farwalker? You are too slow, light child. He is already with the king, and another king will fall. My defeat does not matter. My brethren will swarm over you and take you away to the Shadow Web, piece by piece.
Ay, caramba. Yakate really is the traitor. He was the one who first suggested the king send troops after Tula village, weakening our forces. Quickly, fly to the Jura Palace and deal with Yakate Farwalker. Save King Axaya Knife Moon from the Shadow Queen's minion.
Please help us. Free us before the fire dooms us all.
The king was taken into his private chamber by Yakate Farwalker and the Umbra Legion. We cannot reach them until the fire is out. Turn on the fountains to douse the flames! Well done. Hurry to the private chamber and save the king. We'll keep your back out here.
Magician! The Shadow Queen's hand has been revealed! Smash this traitor and free me!
You fool, Axaya. Of course it's clear I serve the Shadow Queen. Your light simply makes the shadows longer. The outsider may have saved your life, but no matter. I've got what I came for.
No! The badge of leadership!
You may all die now as you choose. Ishtab, take me to the Shadow Queen.
Free me now, magician! I cannot believe I was betrayed by my own advisor. Come with me to the throne room. You have come. Good. Yakate Farwalker stole the badge of leadership. But why? Find out where that thrice-cursed Turnscale fled, and tan his hide! Go consult with Zaylen Reedwalker. Perhaps she can figure out a plan.
Magician, your face tells us everything. Yakate stole King Aksaya's badge of leadership? That's terrible. The mark of royalty can be used to enter the pyramids.
Only the avian royals know how to find the Pyramid of Mother Moon. The Shadow Queen must be bringing her forces to Alto Alto.
King Aksaya foolishly cut the infinity bridge that once connected the City of Three Winds to Zoltan Island. You'll need another way across. You'll have to make a cloud sailing raft. Go to Mangrove Marsh and find a hollow log.
And you'll need a Huehuetl drum. The tomb of Poca Cruelstar has one. Perhaps Poca has not risen as a hungry dead yet.
Yes, get the hollow log and the Huehuetl drum from Poca Cruelstar's tomb and come back here.
I have a hole inside me, deep like a hunger that can never be filled. Come, let me try to fill that hole with your heart.
collect the Wettle Drum, you can sense some power contained within its skin.
You are fast and efficient, magician. How will the magician steer the cloud sailing raft? If you end up in the underworld, we are all doomed.
Perhaps the Monkistans can teach him how to sail the clouds? That's how they got here, at any rate.
Good idea. Ask the Monkistans for a quick lesson, or, barring that, some kind of rudder.
By the water of life, which you'll note I still have not found, it is the enormous rattler again. Teach you how to sail the clouds? Easier to teach a piggle to fly. Wait, that doesn't work. Next, you'll want an air rudder. You do? If you can get an ornamental vase from the Night Weavers, I'll swap you. Wow, nice vase. The vase is very beautiful, but what do you call a vase that is empty? Half full? No, wait, that doesn't work either. The answer is waiting to be filled, of course. I've heard of a moon skull priestess who takes water from a sacred spring for her rituals. This could be the water of life. Find the tomb in Mangrove Marsh with the sacred spring and fill the vase. Then you can have the air rudder.
A magician? You want to drink from the sacred spring? Only I and a hungry jade may drink from it. Shall I kill you and then awaken your everlasting hunger? You magician! The Shadow Queen never said there would be days like this!
You fill the vase with water from the spring. It's clear and cold, but as to whether it has mystical qualities, you are rather doubtful.
Look at how much we've accomplished together. Just think, if you serve me all the time... Okay, never mind. It was just an idea. Now I have the water of life. I will become the most powerful Monkistan ever known. Greater than even Gorted. Wait, the Moonskull Priestess was giving it to the undead? I don't want to become some kind of vampire. I must think this over. But you did what you said. Take the air rudder. I don't know how you're going to fit it into your bag. Well, look at that. May shade and rain follow you, you too tall mutant. Go take it back to your mystics.
An air rudder. How marvelous. In order to lift, carry, and push your cloud sailing raft, you'll need some wind. Yes? There are 3 caverns beneath the Tree of Secrets in Saltmeadow Marsh. Each is home to a lesser wind spirit. Duel the Fuego spirit for a sultry breeze, the Tempestad spirit for a storm-tossed gale, and the Yellow spirit for a chill blast. Don't lose the winds you catch. Bring them all back here.
You look cold and wet. Come, warm up in my embrace. Take the sultry breeze. I hope you get dust in your eye.
Hear my thunder! Feel the flash and crackle of my lightning! Tremble in your bones! I'll never amount to a real storm. You think I was a pretty good tempest? That's kind of you to say. Please take this storm-tossed gale and use it well.
I'll reach into your lungs and freeze your breath away. Ay. Here is the chill blast.
You've acquired an excellent collection of winds. Now you've got everything you need. Go to the dock and assemble the cloud sailing raft. You'll need to drum on the huehuetl to bind the winds to the raft. Once it is complete, let us know if it worked. This is our first time doing this.
You find a comfortable spot on the dock and start hammering out a powerful song. A song of the sky and winds and clouds, a song of storms, a song of summer sailing and winter gales, a song of binding.
Nice drumming. Sounds like it all came together. Before you go, speak to Pakal Red Mask. He can guide you on what to expect on Zoltan.
Ready, magician, to see the mysteries of the avians unfurl before you? Zaltan is a large island with many distinct areas. In better times, Zaltan Dock was a trade port linking Aztecasaurs and avians. Beyond the dock is the dense cloudburst forest. My people live in the highest branches, in Alto Alto village. Once you reach Zaltan Dock, look for Onyx Rain-san, a jaguar. She'll guide you to King Neza, then to the Pyramid of Mother Moon.